Let's collectively namaskar, tap our kundalinis, and put ourselves into Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
We'll continue with some more of the names of Sri Guru Dattatreya. Wrong one.
Om Shoka Dhoka Hara Namaha. Om Shri Nirakshira Niropadhika Namaha. Om Shri Ananta Vikrama Namaha. Om Vedantaka Namaha. Om Shri Muni Namaha. Om Shri Mahayogi Namaha. Om Shri Yoga Bhyasa Prakashaka Namaha. Om Yoga Darpa Nashaka Namaha. Om Shri Nitya Mukta Namaha. Om Shri Yoga Namaha. Om Shri Stanada Namaha. Om Shri Mahanubhava Bhavita Namaha. Om Shri Kamajita Namaha. Om Shri Shuchir Bhuta Namaha. Om Shri Tyaga Karana Tyagatma Namaha. Om Shri Mano Buddhi Vihinatma Namaha. Om Shri Manatma Namaha. Om Shri Chetana Vigata Namaha. Om Shri Akshara Mukta Namaha. Om Shri Parakrama Namaha. Om Shri Tyaghartha Sampanna Namaha. Om Shri Tyaga Vigraha Namaha. Om Shri Tyaga Karana Namaha. Om Shri Pratyahara Niyojaka Namaha. Om Shri Pratyakshavarta Namaha. Om Shri Devanam Paramagati Namaha. Om Shri Mahadeva Namaha. Om Shri Bhuvanantaka Namaha. Om Papa Nashaka Namaha. Om Shri Avadhuta Namaha. Om Madapaha Namaha. Om Shri Maya Mukta Namaha. Om Shri Chiduttama Namaha. Om Shri Kshetrajna Namaha. Om Shri Kshetraga Namaha. Om Shri Kshetra Namaha. Om Sansara Tamo Nashaka Namaha. Om Shri Shanka Mukta Samadhi Man Namaha. Om Shri Pala Namaha. Om Shri Nitya Shuddha Namaha. Om Shri Bala Namaha. Om Shri Brahmachari Namaha.
Let's just meditate on those vibrations for a few moments. And we're going to continue the talk from yesterday morning.
The gurus into a facade and the whole building they owned as their own, creating all kinds of problems, killing the universality and the collectivity, because Brahma Tattva is the power of the collectivity, is in everything, in the atom, in the molecule, in the human heart. Everywhere it is reflected, depending on the reflector. And it controls this understanding they had. But the human understanding perhaps they did not have. That if we today tell them something, they might listen to us, but tomorrow they will forget. So it was necessary that you all should be given realization. Otherwise, also without realization, what's the use? What's the use of talking to people about the colors, those who don't have eyes? So realization has to be given. But it should not be done with diffidence. When a guru does not feel vibrations properly, he becomes diffident about giving realization. But even when he feels it clearly, he will not say things with authority. Authority by any chance does not mean aggressiveness. Authority is because you have it, that's why you express it. Like this light is now shining on my face. It is shining, it's not aggressive. Because that's the quality it has got, that it has to shine, so it is shining. In the same way, a guru shines before the disciples. It's very easy to understand this word shine. When you have something dirty, it doesn't shine. Even the gold, which is always shining, is not tarnishable. If you put it under the mud, it won't shine. So you have to wash it, clean it, and rub it nicely so that it shines. But in Guru Tattva, it is from the basics you have to start. Before the gold came into its own state of gold, it was mixed with so many other things. So it had to be heated up, melted away, sieved out, and so many processes it had to go through to become gold. So when you become Sahajogis, you have become gold. Now the second job is to keep this gold shining. And third would be to get a part in the crown of your mother so that you can never be tarnished. Into these three stages one has to go. First of all, to judge yourself, to be a guru, you have to have a gravity of your own, which is not bound by the gravity of the Mother Earth. That's the minimum of minimum. Which does not mean you wear outside the kashaya, the dress that suggests that you are a sannyasi. But from inside, you should be a sannyasi. Now a sannyasi who is inside a sannyasi will have a big bank balance maybe, but will know nothing about it. Will be very indifferent and any day willing to part with it. A sannyasi has to be a person above lust. Should not know what is a lust is. What is this attraction of lust is? That through his kundalini and muladhara, he can achieve it. Because now you have a capacity to rise above the gravity. You have got that power now to rise above this lust business. Where your attention gets absolutely ruined. But in Sahaja Yoga we have everything. Like on Indian streets you will find the most modern car, a Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, as well as you can find a bullock cart, and also lots of cows and buffaloes, everything there. In the same way, I think in Sahaja Yoga we have all kinds. We have some people who are very great. And try to achieve a state of untarnishability. Put their attention to it, work it out. But we also have people who are absolutely useless things, just hanging on to Sahaja Yoga, to use Sahaja Yoga for their own popularity maybe, for their own gains. I don't know for what. I have seen people who give lectures in the name of Sahaja Yoga and are badly caught up. There is a gravity acting in you, remember that. The gravity of the Mother Earth. Some sort of a gravity which should be located. But some of them are nothing but worms. They cannot go higher. And the outsiders see those worms only and try to say that Sahaja Yoga is no good. Your Kundalini has the power it has all the powers to make you the highest of highest. An ordinary grass can become a cedar. There's no limits to it. But you must have confidence in yourself and confidence in Sahaja Yoga. If you don't have confidence in yourself or in Sahaja Yoga, nothing can work it out. But the highest of all is the sincerity which nobody can instill in you. There are so many descriptions of a guru, how a Sadguru should be. Not in the West, I didn't see that, because I think they never believed in gurus, but they have lots of gurus. Like Pope is another horrible fake guru sitting here. Then we have another one, Bishop of Canterbury, sitting there. All of them are false gurus. Know nothing about Kundalini, don't know anything Brahma. And they just want to denounce Indian ideas, not because they are Indian, but because if Sahaja Yoga is established, they will lose all their earnings. From where will they get their money and their crowns? So they want to propound that they are the solution, achieving nothing, spoiling the name of Christ, saying all kinds of things against him, stupidly, without knowing the divine. Then we have many in the Islam, horrible people, just the opposite of Muhammad Sahib, doing all wrong things in the name of Muhammad Sahib. It's something like, one can understand that a thief has to become an impostor, behave like a king to show that he is not a thief and to have his thieving done. This is how they are, all of them. Right from India, we have many Brahmins of the same category. This priesthood has to go. Wherever there is a priest, no, it's a mafia. It's a sophisticated mafia. No Sahaja Yogi Guru is going to take any money, nor anybody is going to bow to them, nor they are going to take any kind of special attention. In the sense, in one place, we had an ashram where the Guru and the Guruvi became very important, and the Guruvi wanted her tea to be sent on her bed with a proper table, and she became a mini Mataji or a greater Mataji, because I don't demand many things which she demanded. I never demand anything. Whatever you do is very great for me. And this is how they felt they were great gurus, by asking for this privilege and that privilege. Guru has to suffer the most. That's how he can command. He has to be the example of austerity and of detachment. That's how he is going to get respect. In Sahaja Yoga, nobody is going to respect anybody because that guru has made so much money out of Sahaja Yogis. But the attention on money itself of Sahaja Yogis itself is suggestive that they are not Sahaja Yogis. For example, when you wanted to collect money, I never asked for a house or anything. The idea came from some Sahaja Yogis, there should be a house for me. Who can house me? Just think of it. Is it possible? Is it possible to house me? Not possible. So with a purpose and with my name, we could have something done in the heart of the universe, where everybody is sleeping practically. We had to do something dynamic there. And I heard that some stupid people started arguing on that. That's again the sign of not understanding. If Mother had said yes, she would not do it for no reason. So the power of understanding only comes when we become the power of cosmic consciousness. Because cosmic consciousness understands each and everything. Sitting down here, you can understand everything. You don't have to go there. Everything. And because your mother is a Mahamaya, it may not show, but it will expose one day. So you have to depend on that part of Sahaja Yoga that it is a Mahamaya's job. So we should not get disturbed or upset. It will show. So you are doubly blessed. First of all, you got your realization, which they say is the hardest of hardest thing to get. You have overcome the gravity. And secondly, your mother is the mother of all the Adi Gurus. She is the one who taught all the Adi Gurus. She created the Adi Gurus, and she'll create out of you the Adi Gurus. But the quality has to be of gold. The Guru has to himself accept all the challenges, everything, to go through it, to work it out, to cleanse himself, to see for himself how far he has reached. He has not just to depend on some certificates of few people. It's not artificiality. It is not falsehood. It is reality. And when you come to reality, you must know that you have to be satisfied about yourself. Then comes the confidence. That's how the authority comes in. That you are sure of yourself that whatever you are doing is the reality. Reality and nothing else. And this power is within you. The Kundalini is within you. She is your own mother. All your life you have wasted in doing all kinds of things. People have gone into lots of penances, doing anti-culture great jobs of ruining themselves and destroying themselves. What did they get? Then they started another sort. They are busy now with another trip. And they'll be busy tomorrow with another trip. But whatever they do stupid, they do it so seriously. That's the most surprising thing is. Into all the details, Nothing should be missing. The complete stupidity must be achieved with full sincerity. That surprises me the most. And then what confidence? If you ask me, why did you do it? He said, what's wrong? You're amazed. There should be a new word rather than bumptiousness for this kind of thing. That you cut your nose, and when the doctor asks you, why did you cut it, is what's wrong? I've done it well, better than you could do. This is how human nature is. That's stupid. But when it comes to reality, how are you? Devastatingly. We work out our destruction, our construction, and our ascent. Do we do it that assiduously, with that caution, with that care, with that detailed understanding? And the best part of it, that when you are doing it, you get choice, immediately rewarded. For example, doing all this, you must have all enjoyed, no doubt. Anything that you do in the name of God is immediately rewarded. The subtlest of subtle in the form of joy, and grossest of grossest in the form of all kinds of things. So why not do it something with complete understanding, meticulously, carefully? Why not? With full attention and concentration. Because the reward is joy. Ultimately, what do we seek is nothing but joy. Rationally we understand, but not from the heart. It doesn't go in the heart easily. Now people are saying, Mother, open my heart. How am I to open it? Just tell me. One has to go for an open heart surgery, I think, the way things are. To open your heart, the Guru has to be generous. Whatever these other agurus are doing, just the opposite of that. What have you given? For example, you are having some people with you in your house, and you are the Guru. What have you given to them? On material level, let us say. Then on physical level, have you ever massaged their head? I have massaged so many people's head. At least 50% of you had that. What physical comfort you have given to that person? If you are the Guru. Then what is the emotional confidence you have given to that person? If you are shouting for that person, why did you keep it there? Why didn't you keep it here? Also it is vice versa among human beings. If you try to be nice to somebody, that person becomes ego-oriented. Dangerous stuff, you know. You are nice to somebody, you are kind to that person, you give him some money or you give him something. Then they say ego comes in that person. I'm surprised sometimes. How can it be? But it happens. I mean, I have been victim of such a nonsense. That people had to say, Mother, you spoiled that person. Just don't know, how can I spoil? Why it happens? Because human beings have another great quality, that they cannot understand that anybody can care for them, because they cannot care for anyone. Anybody cares for them, they become egoistic. I have known about some Indians who went abroad, and people thought Indians have come as if Adi Gurus have come. They can be worse than you people, and are, no doubt. And then you start worshipping them as Indians. And then you understand that this is just a donkey from India you have brought, which is kicking you all the time. The image of that Indian goodness is not there. Because of this problem, the Guru finds it impossible how to deal with the disciples. But there is a solution. Leave it to your mother, and I'll put them right. All such problems, you can leave it to me. When people try to take advantage of you or take to ego, tell them, now I'm going to leave it to mother, I'm not going to look after you anymore. That will settle them right. They do not know that this cosmic consciousness is also very mischievous. It has lots of mischiefs up its sleeves. And it can work out such mischiefs that people are amazed and aghast. So all such problems, if you cannot deal, you can leave it to me. And another one is to their Kundalini, to tell them that they are catching on this or catching on that. It's your duty to tell them that you are catching on your ego. Better be corrected. Now, all of you can become gurus. Every one of you can become gurus. And can develop that great capacity to be one with that cosmic consciousness, completely out of the clutches of the gravity of the earth, materialism. Without achieving that, you have no right to tell anybody what is to be done. First, it should be your practice and precept in your own life, in your own example. And then, your example is sufficient to convince others. Today, through this understanding that you have to rise about the gravitational force of materialism, which is today's religion everywhere, whatever they may call it, whether it is communism or capitalism or democracy or democracy, whether it is Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, or any other nonsense. All of that is nothing but materialism in its all absurd forms. Kundalini is the only thing that can take you like the stalk of the lotus out of this mud of materialism. And that is what one has to achieve, especially in the West. It goes into subtle and subtler and subtlest forms. So be on the lookout, and ultimately it expresses itself as ego. All materialists are egoistical, racist. They are robbers and plunderers. They go to other countries like South Africa and settle down nicely, robbers and plunderers, and extracting the wealth of another. All this can become very sophisticated and beautified. We have to fight that, but to fight that we have to get out of it completely. Otherwise we cannot fight it when we are in it. So all of us should try to get out of it fully. It does not mean that you should all take out your clothes and say that we have given up everything. That's another style it has started now. It means that you respect all that is beautiful. You respect all that is good. But you are not dominated by anything. You are not in the clutches of anything. If I want, I can wear a gold chain, otherwise nothing. Doesn't bother. I don't care. That should be the attitude. If I have, or if I have to, I will. Nothing can dominate me. Nothing can give me status. I stand on my own status and on my position and on my authority, because I am that pure consciousness. Nothing can spoil me. Nothing can bring me down. Nothing can bow me. I cannot make anyone dominated by me either.
That's it. Let's meditate deeply, silently. We'll do the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Mokshat Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. I'm just going to put on some music. If you want to continue in silence, just turn the volume down on your device.
शरीरं सुरूपं सदा रोगमुक्तम् यशश्चारुचितरं धनं मेरुतुल्यम् मानाश्चेन लगनं गुरोराकृपद्मे Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji. Kalatram dhanam putra pautradi sarvam gruham bandhavasa Jatam Manashchena laganam Gururakripadme Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Shri Mataji Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji. Shatangadi Vedo Mukhe Shastra Vidya Kavidvadi Gadyam Supadhyam Karoti Manashchena laganam gururakripadme Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Shri Mataji Shri Mataji Shri Mataji Shri Mataji Videsheshu manya swadesheshu danya Sadachara vruteshu mato nachanya Manashchena laganam Gururakripadme Tata Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji. Kshama mandale bhupa bhupala vrundai sada sevitam yasa padharabindam manashtena laganam gururaagripadme tata kim tata kim tata kim tata kim. Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji. Na bhige na yoge na vavaji medhe na kantha sukhanaiva vite shuchitam manashchena laganam gururaagripadme tata kim tata kim tata kim tata kim. Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji. Guru Ashtakam Yapate Punya Dehi Yatir Bhupatir Brahmachari Chagehi Laver Vanchitartam Padam Brahma Sangyam Gururuktavakye Mano Yasya Laganam Manashchena Laganam Gururaagripadme tata kim 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 tata kim. Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji.
Let's namaskar to our Kundalini, put ourselves into Bandhan collectively. Jai Shri Mataji.